Hi, how are you? So today I thought I respond to the question where you said how to prepare the sales day book. I've put it here, sales day book, and these are the items you'll find under the sales day book. You have the date, name, details, reference, and the amount. And I've also put up the other one, the cash received day book. Uh, Usually these day books, they are prepared in almost the same way. They're just there for reference for the transactions that you are making in a day. Okay, so if you remember very well, I said the sales day book is usually there for the credit sales. It's going to handle the credit sales or the credit sales that you are going to have, and then the cash received day book is for the cash you are receiving in that day. So opposite to this, you also need to have the cash payments day book separate. Okay, so today let's concentrate on this. We have quite a number of day books that we prepare. Yes, so if you remember very well, these books, I said they are books of prime entry or books of original entry. From the source documents, those documents which provides evidence for the transaction, then you record in these books of prime entry. In here, we don't consider anything like double entry. It's just for you to record. They're like memoranda accounts where you just come back and check for the transaction that has been going on. Okay, so I have a number of questions that I want to read. I'll be reading and then I record so that you observe how you handle the sales day book. So let's quickly go to the transactions that I have. So let's say these transactions that I'm reading, they are transactions which happened in this same month of January 2024. So let's say on 3rd January, we invoiced A. Arnold for the sale on credit of hardware goods amount 100 kwacha. He is offered a settlement discount of 10% if he pays within 7 days. So we are saying on the 3rd January, that's your date. We're going to say 3rd January, 3rd Jan. Worry and the name, we are saying A. Arnold is the one we invoiced. Arnold. Yes, Arnold. The spelling should be A-R-N-O. Okay, A-R-N-O, Arnold. 3rd January, A. Arnold. And then details, we are saying this Arnold got hardware goods. Hardware, that's the details we put, and then the reference, maybe you can be the invoice number, or I don't know how you will be putting your references, because every document has a reference number. Every, let's say every source document has a reference number, so that's the reference number that you put. And then the amount you are saying, this guy, we invoice this guy 100 kwacha. Okay, 100 kwacha. Just you recording like that. And then to further analyze your sales, we have a column to say for hardware. For hardware, yes. So hardware, we also have 100 kwacha appearing so that we will know how many things we sold for hardware. But usually the important part ends just here. You recording how much you sold to who and on what date. That's the sales day book. So the second transaction reads invoiced B Bagshaw. That was on the 11th of January. 11th of January. Invoiced B Bagshaw. B Bagshaw. That's the name for a client. Bagshaw. Bagshaw invoiced B Bagshaw the amount for the sale on credit of electrical goods 150. So electrical goods, and the reference number you can put according to that source document, and then the amount you are saying it's 150. That's the amount you are interested to record in the sales day book, 150 kwacha. And then we are saying electrical, so we have another analytical column here. electrical. Okay, electrical, the amount is 150. So under electrical items, we've sold 150 kwacha to B Backshaw. Let me also put up the third transaction that I have, which is saying invoiced C cloning. This transaction happened on the 15th of January. 15 Jan, invoiced C cloning. For the sale on credit of hardware goods. Hardware as well. Hardware goods, and then the reference you put according to that source document, the number that it has. C cloning for the sale on credit of hardware goods. The amount is, of course, coming to 250 kwacha. Okay, 250 kwacha, and this was hardware. So under hardware, we have an increase of amount, which has also come to say 250. This part I'm saying is just analytical for you to know this amount came from what item. Okay, what item did we sell to this person? Then here you know how many items we sold for hardware and for electrical. But the important part ends where you just record the amount here. If you don't put the analytical part, you just put these amounts ending here, it's not a problem. The company will know how much of the sales you had in that particular period. So the sales day book can be totaled weekly, let's say daily, or weekly, or monthly. Then you post the totals to the responsible books in the ledger, and that's why you even perform the double entry. Okay, so I had those 3 transactions. Okay, so having recorded that, let's total. Let's say this now, we've come to the end of the week. We want to total how much our sales we made. So we have 250 plus 150, 3, 4, 500 kwacha for our sales for the week. Under hardware, how much we sold? We sold, that's 350 kwacha. And under electrical, how much we sold? 150. Okay, so your sales day book is done like that. So now let's say at the end of the week you want to post these transactions. Where are you going to do? Where are you going to post in the ledger? The double entry, like we did last time, it's going to be debit receivables, because these are sales on credit. Okay, receivables account, we are going to debit. That's the 500 kwacha. Okay, 500 kwacha, and then credit the sales or revenue account, one and the same. Sales account, we are going to credit the sales account. If we want to enter them separately in the sales account, we can say hardware will have 350, and then electrical, we are going to have 150. If you like that, okay, either these you can record them as one and just say 500 kwacha on the credit, no problem. But if you want to record them separately, but they are both going to be on the credit side, 350 kwacha and 150, and the account you are going to debit is the receivables, because this is an asset you've sold. You are expecting this money, so you are going to debit. Receivables we debit because they are current assets, and then all sales, because they are special income or income, we credit. So that's why even our double entry is saying we are crediting. Thank you so much. I think because of the tutorial being long, I'll just handle the sales day book, but I'm sure you've gotten the idea. The same happens with the cash received day book. If I happen to have time, I'll handle the cash received day book, so that maybe you check just for the items which are appearing here, the discount and accounts receivable, the amount. But the most important as well, the cash received day book also ends just here, where you record the date, the details, the amount is coming from where, the payment or the receipt is coming from where, the reference number and the amount. And then if there's any discount given to that person, you indicate here, and then how much in total where they is supposed to pay. That's the account receivable we're talking about. Thank you very much for your time. The tutorial is prepared for Success Knowledge Center. Enjoy your day.